What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Aaliyah, and we are back with another freaking video, and that's on period. In today's video, we are going to be doing a seafood mukbang along with a story time that was highly requested. Okay, let me just give y'all a backstory. On Instagram, I had told you guys I was going to do a seafood mukbang and tell you guys about the time where I tragically got caught with a boy by my parents, and it was no bueno, no good at all. I recorded that video, ordered my seafood, everything, was talking for about an hour and accidentally deleted the footage. Anyways, because I have definitely done this before and I don't understand like why I haven't gotten accustomed to this app that I'm recording on yet. And I be hitting delete and really I be thinking I hit save, and it don't be like that. But y'all, this smells so good. I got me some scrimp, some potatoes, some eggs and corn. And before y'all be like, Aaliyah, what are crab legs? I don't like crab legs in my boils sometimes, so I like to just stick to the shrimp. Because let's be honest, some kind of crab legs, sometimes the crab legs don't be crab legging, and it'd be like a little itty bitty piece of meat, and who about to spend that much money? Not me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, because you're going to love it here. You're gonna love it here, I promise you. So let's go ahead and dig into our little food. Let me see what we're working with. I got this food from Carrie Crab House, and they food be fooding. Let me just take me a little piece. Keep in mind, y'all, this is my first time talking while eating. So if I'm like all over the place, I'm so freaking sorry. Who am I gonna blame? I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna give you guys a little background on the dude. So this guy, not my napkin rolling off the table. So this guy that I'm gonna be talking about in the video, he's what you would call nowadays a sneaky link. Like, he didn't want me to tell nobody that we was together. He didn't want to talk to me in person, and he was an asshole, basically. Me and him have been messing with each other for, I want to say a couple months, because here's how I met him. I'm gonna give y'all a little whatever. So I had a boyfriend at the time, and my boyfriend was like, he wanted me to go meet him at the park that was up the street from my house. And I said, okay, cool. So I made up some lie, told my parents that I was going to my girlfriend's house for just a second and I'll be right back. I wasn't going to my girlfriend's house, I was going to go see him. So on my way to go see him, I ran into, we're gonna call him PJ. We're gonna call him PJ. So on my way to go, I saw him. He was trying to talk to me and stuff like that. I thought he was cute. Back then, I was immature. I was beyond immature because I definitely was cheating. Definitely cheated with PJ. That's how that went. And I ended up just spending my whole day with PJ instead of my boyfriend. So now I'm gonna fast forward to where the story begins. No, because I gotta keep giving y'all backstories after backstories because I gotta show y'all how I ended up here. So my parents caught me numerous times with this guy, and he was, I don't want to say anything that's incriminating, but PJ was older than me. I'm just gonna say that. He was older than me. He was more mature than me. Y'all can put two and two together. And my parents did not like the fact that we were together. This man literally had a bad reputation, and he was popular in school or whatever, and I was attracted to that. And he was dark skinned, y'all. Y'all, this potato is hitting. Back to the story. He was popular, I was attracted to him, and we rode the same bus. Like, I would always see him, so I was yeah, I was in love with him. I was in love with him. And I used to always follow him around like a little fucking puppy. I would hold on to his every word. Like, I was really a simp over this man, and he did not give a fuck about me. But back to the point. So I had got caught with him numerous times. My parents used to always take my phone because at this point, I was only like 13, 14. I was fresh meat going into that high school, and they used to check my phone. The way my dad used to check my phone is he had an account linked up to my phone to where he would sit at a damn computer desk and read my messages. And one day I caught him reading my messages with my 2 older brothers. My dad always been a hater. He been a hater. And Dad, if you watching this, you a hater. No, I'm just kidding. I got caught, got my phone taken. Did that stop me from contacting him? No. I still found a way. So I was going to school with no phone, whack. And he would be like, you know, this particular day, here's where we get to the actual story. So I went to school, no phone, whack. And he was like, hey, I've been texting you and stuff. Have you been getting my text messages? I was like, no, got my phone taken, so don't text me. Like, dead ass, don't text me, because my parents definitely got that phone, boy. So he was bugging out, and he was upset that I didn't have my phone, and he was like, my parents tripping or whatever. I'm trying to see you. Y'all, them words right there, for me being a 13-year-old madly in love, I used to love him. He'd be like, oh, I want to come see you. I'm going to spend time with you, blah, blah, blah. He just wanted to, y'all know, he just wanted to. I was like, no, I can't. I'm being hesitant about it because I knew I wasn't supposed to be seeing him. But I thought that was my love, the love of my life. I thought that was about to be my husband. I was obsessed with him. So your girl found a way. She found a way. I remember asking my friend, my best friend at the time, if I could borrow her phone. Like, not borrow her phone. She had like multiple phones, but I asked her to borrow one of her old phones so that I can text him and meet up with him after school this day. So I don't know why she cared about multiple phones, y'all. I don't know, so don't ask. But Shorty made it possible. She gave me one of her old phones, and that way I was able to text him after school. Oh my God, y'all, I just went into a full-blown eating frenzy and forgot that I was filming this video. I am so sorry. I cannot talk and eat, especially when it's a seafood boil. I forgot I was filming. But back to what I was saying. So get home from school, I have the phone. Y'all didn't know, we had Kik back in the day. For all y'all newer generations or whatever, we had Kik. And he was texting me off Kik and was like, hey, I want to come see you. Or no, he would be like, come see me. That's all he would say, come see me. And bitch, I was there. I was there. My parents weren't home, and my second oldest brother was there, and he knew I wasn't allowed to leave the house. So I was like, shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I had made up an excuse so that way I could get out the house. Y'all, when I tell y'all I was the lying queen back then, I used to lie about everything back then. I was so damn sneaky. This was my lie, y'all. I told my brother, I was like, hey, I need to go collect some leaves, dirt, and grass for a biology project. That's what I told my brother. I know he gonna look at this video and be like, wow, I can't make this shit up. That was my fucking excuse. I'm pretty sure every girl has been through this where they be making up all types of lies to go see their little man, but he wasn't my man, but he was my man, but wasn't my man, but he knew he was my man, but also knew that he wasn't my man. But I knew that he was my man, period. I told my brother, I was like, hey, can I go outside? I need to collect these little materials for school. And my brother was like, yeah, just make sure you back before before our parents get home. I was like, yeah, okay. By this time, it was like 3 o'clock, but it was a Friday. And My parents would usually get home at like 4:30, 5 o'clock because their job was like 30 minutes away and they used to get out at like 4. So I thought I had time. Time wasn't on my side today. So this is what I did to make it more believable that I had to go collect stuff for a science project. I went and got me, y'all know those poster boards? I'm gonna have it somewhere over here. But it was like, you always got it for like a high school project and you would just be writing shit on it. That's what I grabbed out of my room. And then I got me a Ziploc bag, and I labeled it grass, dirt, and leaves. Oh my God, I was so dumb. So make sure that nobody could see me, because the way that our house was set up is we were on top of like a little itty bitty hill. Our fence was kind of short. So if you were to look out the window, you would see over it. I knew my brother was gonna be upstairs, so I went ahead and closed all the blinds in the house so that no one can see. So after I did that, I got all cute and I went my little ass outside. Once I was outside, I had looked around to see, because I don't know, I always been paranoid, but I was definitely paranoid because I had no business being outside. So I grabbed my stuff and I was looking around to see if like my brother was peeking out through the windows at me or something, which he wasn't. My brother always been a real one. He knew I was sneaky as fuck. But I was looking around, and as soon as I saw nobody was there, guess what I did, y'all? Guess what I did? I walked to the nearest ditch, threw all of that shit in the ditch, and ran for dear life to go see my nigga. When I tell y'all I was sprinting, y'all would have thought I was Usain Bolt the way I was running for my life. Good and bad thing about it was, he did live in the neighborhood. Like, he lived like, I want to say about 5 minutes away. 3 minutes with a good little sprint, good little jog, but about 5 minutes. He was that close to me. He told me that to meet him at the stop sign. The bad thing was, this stop sign is like right at the beginning of our neighborhood, so we can see everything, everybody can see us. Hold on to that. I see him and we hug or whatever. He gave me a little kiss and we just start talking. And little old me, I know like everybody can see us. We at the top of the neighborhood and I have no business being outside with you right now. Why are you doing this? It's like it was a setup. I'm thinking it was a setup at this point. Cause the thing is, he told me that we were gonna go to his house. We ain't make it there. We ain't make it there. My 13-year-old ass, I'm sitting around looking, I'm anxious because I am scared. Like, I genuinely am scared. Y'all know when y'all was a kid and y'all weren't supposed to be out somewhere or doing something y'all weren't supposed to be doing, and every car starts to look like your parents' car? That was hitting me hard. Every car looked like my parents' car. I was anxious, I was sweating, I was just like, yo, my parents are gonna catch me. So we sitting here talking, and then mid-conversation, I'm just like, can we please go like in your house? Like, I'm not supposed to be outside and I don't wanna get caught. We need to go indoors, baby. We need to go indoors because I'm not about to be embarrassed. He was like, yeah, we can go. We just gotta wait for my mama to leave. What?
Wait for your mama to leave? What?
So I was so heated. I was like, you gonna miss me sitting outside because your mama, I didn't know what time she was gonna leave or what. Because prior to that, he said his mom was not gonna be home. So that's why he wanted me to come over to hang out. Right, buddy? So we're sitting outside talking and time goes on, about maybe 30 minutes go by. And we still out in the open talking. So I'm sitting down and he's talking to me. And this is how it's set up. Stop sign was here, and then right here is the beginning of the neighborhood. So I'm sitting right here. I see a car that looks exactly like my parents' car roll into the neighborhood. And At this point, I had thought like, oh, I'm being paranoid. Like all these cars have driven by and it's not my parents and it hasn't been my parents. So I'm done tripping out. When I tell y'all, let me get up close for y'all. That car started slowing down. That car was going fast coming into the neighborhood. And when it kind of reached us a little bit, like a little skip and a hop away, it started to slow down. And when it started to slow down, I saw my bald-headed mama. I saw my mom in the passenger seat, and then I saw my dad in the driver's seat. When I tell y'all, my heart sank to my ass. And once I had noticed them, I had got up super quick. I got up so quick, and I was just like, fuck, what do I do? PJ was unfazed. He was just like, is that your parents?
Hell yeah, nigga, that's my parents behind me. Like, the fuck?
My mom's window, or the passenger side window, rolls down. And my mom is just looking at me. My dad, something about my dad is when you know that you're in trouble with him, or he about to say something real slick, or he about to beat your ass, he'll do this kind of like, he has like this grin that he do, and it's like the grin like, I'm finna tear your ass up when we get home. That's the look that my dad had when he was sitting his ass in the car. I was like, oh my God. And then my mom was like, Aaliyah, what are you doing? I said, oh, whenever I used to lie, my go-to was, terrible liar back then. But enough to get me through, you know? Just enough. I'm just like, I was walking and I was getting stuff from my science experiment and I just so happened to run into him. And then I realized that my science experiment was in a ditch somewhere and baby girl had no evidence. And my dad knew I was lying. My dad always knew I was a liar. If you a Gemini, comment down below because Geminis be lying and I know I be lying. I used to lie my ass off when I was young. Always. My parents were going for that. And keep in mind, PJ is from New York. So I don't know if y'all know this, but New York niggas got like a demeanor about them that's like overly aggressive. He was loud and he had no home training and he just sucked overall. So to make matters worse, he goes up to my mama's window and it's like, Did
you just say nigga to my parents that are about to whoop my ass?
Like, come on now, what the fuck is wrong with you? He was just saying, what's good? Like, this your mom's, you mad pretty, like, oh my God. Oh my God. I was like, man, this New York ass, ghetto ass nigga. Whole time, my dad said absolutely nothing. I kept looking at him and I kept trying to like get him to be like, you know, crack a little smile or something, or, you know, everything's funny, ha ha ha. Talk to him like, he's here, talk to him, daddy. My dad wasn't going for that. My dad was pissed off because I had no business being outside. My dad said nothing the whole time. After this man embarrasses me, my dad is just like, okay, well, we're gonna go to the house now. See you when you get there, Aaliyah. I think I shit my pants. I think I shit the fuck out of my pants, yo. I was so scared to go home. As they drove away, I was like, yeah, buddy, I gotta go. He was like, no, your parents said that you could say it. I was like, nah. I got to go. Because if I stay out here any longer than what I already have been, my daddy is literally gonna come up here, kick my ass, put you in a chokehold, go to prison, break out of prison, kill me, resurrect me, kill me again, and bury me 30 feet underground.
I got to go home.
Like, I can't stay out here with you. So of course, he was mad at me because he didn't get none. As he shouldn't have. And when I tell y'all, I sprinted all the way back home. But before I went home, I had to crawl into the same ditch that I threw my project in. I had to go down there, and it's about a good little drop. Like, I could get down there if I wanted to, but there was spiders, snakes, owls. Hey, my name is Aaliyah. I am terrified of owls. There was owls, there was unknown bugs, and there was a bunch of shit down there that you wouldn't want to combat with. So I had to fight 50 million spiders off of my little board to grab my little poster board. And then I spent 5-10 minutes gathering dirt and everything that I needed for my project. Y'all, I was committed. Like, I really spent 10 minutes before I went into the house to go actually collect grass, leaves, and dirt to make my lie look believable. Like I had just saw him out, you know? Like, what a coinkydink. After that, you know you're in trouble when your parents are staring. They're standing by the window. My dad was standing by the window with the belt, and he was like, didn't I tell you not to go out the house? And I was like, Daddy, but I had to go cook. Before I even got the words out, all I knew was my ass was getting beat. And then the phone, I don't think he ever found that phone. So I was still talking to him after I got my butt whooped. My mom, she tried to give me the benefit of the doubt and be like, maybe she was just out getting some stuff. The crazy thing is, remember when I told y'all that the fence, you could see over it? Yeah, they saw me gathering that shit as soon as I went into the house, so I was looking like a fucking clown. But yeah, that's the time where I got caught with my boyfriend. Ooh, he wasn't my boyfriend. Let me restart that again. This is the time where I got caught with my old ass, funky ass, sneaky link. Didn't get my phone back for a long ass time. If he don't like you and he ain't reciprocating nothing, do not be with him. Cause when I tell y'all, I got in trouble so many times for a man that did not give a fuck if I was alive or dead. I look like Bozo the fucking clown. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you like, comment, and share so you can have more of your girl. I was gone for a month, but I am back now. I'm trying to poop out as many videos as I can. I'm gonna see you guys in my next freaking video. Mwah. Bye, y'all.